Well, I thought with the challenges that we've had building up to the final, I thought the players were in a very good headspace. When they went into the game, I think they were doing well. I think the opening of the game was okay from our side. I think we pressed higher than we pressed higher, and we intended to press them high. But when they were calm and they got out of the pressure a couple of times, some of our younger players, they lose heart and they drop off. And then, of course, Ahly are good with the ball, so then we have to defend in a lower block. I thought we did that reasonably well, but we had less and less of our attacking game because our first passes out of their pressure were not good enough, and therefore our attacks became too short, and we couldn't build, and we couldn't follow the plan that we had. The red card just before half time, it turns out to be that, plus the fact that they score an early goal in the second. And I have to change the game. I have to try to make more attacking options, knowing that we really are struggling to defend. So the second half became put the gas to the floor, but at the same time you want to have the handbrake on. So it was a good performance by Ahly, but shame for us that we had to deal with a red card.
From Democratic Republic of Congo, are you disappointed about the result of today's match?
Wow. Obviously, the journalist he's never played a Champions League final. Of course, you're disappointed, massively disappointed. The players in the dressing room are massively disappointed. Disappointed not with their workload, but in certain situations, the quality of our play was not good enough. While we had 11 on the field, maybe we could have changed a little at half time, but then with 10 men on the field, it became a very, 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 very steep mountain to climb. But yeah, we are very, very disappointed.
Go ahead, sir.
Thank you. Good evening, Coach Stuart Garabo from South Africa, independent football journalist. Coach, the red card to Happy Mashiane, let's be honest, there was a couple of kicks on him by the same player. I counted 3 counts, and the referee didn't see it. Do you think that also led to him getting the red card, or do you think he could have at least tried to control his emotions, considering the age that he's at? I think it's 2021. Just your thoughts on that, and considering that the player did really kick Mashiane 3 or 4 times. Thank you, Coach.
Yeah, look, I think we went into the game. You know, we've got Blom, we've got Machine, and we've got Happy, and the 3 young ones. And this was potentially a bridge too far for them, but they were in good mental balance. They went into the game. I think you're right. The frustration grew with Happy. Both. We got him into the game early on in situations where you think he's good at that, and he let the ball get away from him. I think that frustrated him. And then he got smacked a couple of times, and I think that frustrated him. And the fact that he was chasing the ball late in the half, that was frustrating him. And I think all of that boiled over with him, and I think he gave an unnecessary free kick. It wasn't necessary to go in that hard in that area of the field. But he's a young lad, and the frustration boiled over, and I think it's correct what you're saying, that it sort of got to a point where he wanted to give back what he thought he'd been getting. So he's disappointed, I'm sure, but he will learn from it.